Aquarius, how you doing? Welcome to your monthly reading for the month of June. We're going to go through this quickly. These are the energies that are running through you at the moment. So basically this is your karmic path. You have the 10 of Cups and you have the Page of Cups. And this is the overall energy that's running through from the month. So we're going to see this in our weeklies. So it says 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, and the accumulating 4th week. We're all moving into summer now. It's going to be the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere. For you guys in the southern hemisphere, you're going to be moving into your winter. So it's slightly different. You can see that in the Astroflower books, where we go into the rhythm. And you, Aquarius, should be moving into the first sort of month of your summer period. So it means that you're going to be getting really, you should be getting up to stride now and starting getting up to a bit of a gallop going on. So let's just see what's going on here. So this is your karmic path on your relationship side, and this is on your money side and business and etc. Let me just check one thing. Sorry, I just need to make sure that is recording. You get a picture of my belly. How about that? That's quite nice. So yeah, so this is the relationship side. So let's just sort of see. I think this is self-explanatory in a way, but let's just see what's going on here. I think this is tied into the 8 of Cups. So basically the message seems to be here, time to sort what things you like and what things you don't like. So getting into place, and you know, it doesn't necessarily mean with other people. It just also seems to mean, it seems to have a sort of activities more than anything else. And that will sort of connect with other people around you. And as it does connect with other people around you, you'll start to sort of see what parts of life you're really loving and really looking forward to and really enjoying. And I would accentuate those aspects of your life. That's what it seems like there. Let's just see what it seems like on the karmic flow on the on your money side. It's definitely coming in from outside. So you're looking outwards, so you're prospecting in a way, or the world is prospecting for you. The possibilities seem to be quite large, quite big. It's like a big wave coming in for you. Now it depends on how you handle this. It's good to sort of believe in miracles and dream about things and get objectives in your life, but it is it may be a little bit too much sometimes. And I think this ties in slightly with that side. There's a bit of a sort of making sure you catch the right waves that are good for you during this month. That seems to be the policy for you. Okay, let's just see the overall energy here. Walk towards the dawn. Okay, so that's the card, but it seems to be sort of saying that in that aspect of walk towards the summer, embrace the summer that is arriving for us, or for you as more than anything else. I'm Capricorn, so we're going to be moving into my summer as well in the month afterwards, but there is a brighter tomorrow if you put one foot in front of the other and keep to your path. That's the overall sort of energy. So it's sort of saying keep moving on, keep going on. So let's just see what's going on in the first week here. We're going to start on your relationship side. Don't be duped. It's like filters on certain platforms where you could put a filter on. I could make myself green or whatever. And people can make themselves really beautiful, or what people would perceive as being beautiful. But I'm sorry, you get the raw deal with me. Yeah, so people seem to be beautiful, and but then in real life they're not. So it's just sort of saying don't be duped by, oh, there you go, 3 of Swords. So you can avoid this situation if you're not duped. And I think that's that sort of like tying in with sort of seeing what works for you, how other people work with you, etc. How it's good for you, what you feel good about and stuff like that. Let's see in week 2. So there seems to be, there could well be a disappointment in this week, a heartache in this week, but it can be avoided easily by you selectioning what you invest your time into. So okay, the second week here, moving up and moving on. And don't look back in anger. That's the sort of thing it's sort of saying. There you go, 10 of Pentacles. If you do this, if you do manage to be a little bit discerning about how you deploy your joy within life, it looks like you're going to have everything at your fingertips within the second week. You'll start to realise it. And when I say everything, I don't necessarily mean money and stuff like that. It just means having that capacity to sort of say no, having that capacity to sort of say, yeah, love that. So, you know, that's moving on. So on the third week, now start sowing the seeds. That's what it seems like for a possible future. Okay, that could, you know, you can, obviously that card's there, it's a 5 of Wands, so it could be arguments and disputes, but it could also be striving for the best in you. That whole competition thing, that is a good competition. If you look at it, you know, the thing is with this card here, you know, they're walking on other people's wands and stuff like that to try and get to the top. They're not using their own wands. So I think if you use your own joy and your own perception of relationships and harmony and stuff like that, if you do that sort of side, you're going to avoid that sort of competition and bit, you know, sort of a little bit of backbiting. You know how people can be. Everybody can be like that. Everyone has an off day. No, don't try and pretend you're perfect. I'm not, you're not, we're not, you know. But at the same time, we can avoid a lot of this by actually relying on our own self-values and not appropriating necessarily the extreme values of other people or the extreme views of other people. There is common sense views between all of us. It's like, I think 99.999% of the people would actually turn around and sort of say, it's, you know, causing detriment and harm to another person is not a good idea. So it's like a common sense. That's not a point of view. That's just common sense. You know, but just avoid that sort of thing. And I think that'll help you out a lot. We're going to turn over the week 4 at the end and see how it accumulates it all together. But there's a definite progression path for you there, Aquarius. Let's just see what's going on that front. Hang on a second. On the work and money. Sorry. So you got the Page of Cups, and there's this wave coming in. I'm not sure it's you bringing it in or the world is offering it to you. So it seems, I think it's more the world's offering it to you. So let's just see what's going on in your money front, your business side in the first week. Yeah, that's the universe. That's your guides. It's like they're all trying to push this wave upon you. It seems like you're getting a lot of help. So they're producing, you know, waves of coincidences, waves of energies that's going to help you to develop your business, your job, and all those sort of things. So I would be, once you're in tune with that, you can actually choose the waves, and almost the waves are being set up for you particularly. Queen of Wands, the here and now. That's it. It's that split second of choosing that wave. Of kind of, you can feel it coming up, and you can see it coming round, and then you can see that wave approaching, and you can't say, okay, yeah, this is the wave. And that's a split decision, and that's what that energy is all about. And I think in this first week, it's learning how to take your waves, when to invest, when not to invest, that sort of thing. That's within your job and everything like that. Let's go to the second week and let's see what's going on there. I've still got this wave thing coming in, and this is like when you've caught the wave, and then it's deciding how to ride it. So do you slow down so you allow the whole mechanics and emotions of the wave to catch up with you so it can push you on again? Or do you enjoy that long descent down to the bottom of the wave so you can go up nicely up that wall of water, that glass of water? It was absolutely brilliant. And it's learning that, and it's enjoying those sort of ups and downs, and the way you can push it and ride it, and know when to push your business and stuff like that. King of Wands, being a leader, this is what it is. Being out on that wave, not being the one on the beach watching the wave. You're out on the wave, and it's pushing it through. So that looks really good in week 2. Let's see what's happening in week 3. Enjoying the not necessarily the success, although I think you can have it, but it's actually enjoying doing it, because at some point you're going to have to finish the wave, and either you jump out the top of the wave and you go back, but you've got to paddle back out. So there is a work aspect to everything in life, and here is this kind of like it's invigorating that joyous side, that point that sort of says, yes, I love that wave, really enjoyed that, I'm going to get out there and do another one. And it's getting into that rhythmical fashion within our workspace or our business and our projects, and actually finishing off aspects and going, right, I'm on to the next bit. And it's almost sort of like you're using a little bit your intuition of sort of like, as you're paddling out, looking at the waves that are coming in, looking at the set that's being set up for you. King of Pentacles, look at that, nothing but royalty on your side. You've got the Queen of Wands, you've got the King of Wands, divine counterparts, as people say. That's absolutely amazing. I didn't see that first time around. I hope you guys did. It's just like, we are so much better together. I'm just helping here, and once you start seeing these things, you're on the ball. And and then you got the King of Pentacles. So it's like sort of saying, yeah, I enjoyed that. That was hard, that wave. I could have ridden it better, but I still rode it. That sort of aspect of it all, and it's very rewarding for you, very, very rewarding for you. Let's just see what's going on in the overall at the end of the week, at the end of the 4th week, and see how it takes us into July. I don't know if you've ever been out in waves. Sometimes when you're out on a board and you're sitting there and you can see the waves crashing to one side, and you can see the next set coming in and everything like that. But you're in this point in the middle between the two, and you can see distance, you can see rhythms coming in from the universe, coming in from yourself, from your human rhythms, which we go into the Astroflower books. And you've got this point in the 4th week where it seems like you're going to be able to assess the situation of everything that is going on around you. Okay, so yeah, you could say you're trapped, but this is it. It's sitting between those waves. It's knowing at what point you need to realize in everything you've done, even if you've done it fantastically, there's always room for improvement. And this is talking about the same thing on the relationship side as on the money side. It's not saying you're sort of trapped. It's just sort of saying, in this moment of peace, it is good to just do a quick assessment of what's going on, where you're going. And if you do that, you will be constantly walking towards brighter and better days. You'll see, it's like you're following the sun. The sun never really sets. You're just following a perfect sunset continuously. Looks really nice for you, Aquarius. So yeah, with looking at how the sun works at the moment, I think personally it's going to be this side here that's going to be playing a lot more on your emotional sort of side, simply because you've got that cardinal fire coming up through you, and up through you you've got that cardinal water and earth from Capricorn. And I think it's going to be playing more upon this side. The money side's going to be a lot more sorted, I think. So there you go, Aquarius. I haven't even asked you to join the happy family of the Astroflower Encore. I will do now, because it's at the end of the video and you're probably not watching, But if you're not part of the Astroflower family, it's not It's really easy to do. All you need to do is subscribe, and more importantly, well, not more importantly, because you can't do it without subscribing, is click that bell. That is really important, apparently. So if you've got this far, well done. And have an absolutely blinding June month. In the meantime, Aquarius, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.